Hi, welcome to day 8, seeing the gold everywhere, and I've just found the gold of the background music, which I'm going to fade out now. So there you go. Wow, we've got background music as well, so thank you, StreamYard. Yeah, so hopefully that was quite interesting. Anyway, we'll practice. First, finding the gold everywhere in day 8. So well done us. We've done one week and we're on to the next week. And I've actually I prepared this earlier, and you've heard me say it before, just like Julia Childs. I've loved that movie by Julia Childs. Got a little fantail here. I don't know, they probably are indigenous to New Zealand. I don't know if anywhere else has them. In Maori, they're called piwakawaka, and they're like little messengers of goodness. So, they're always a messenger that are bringing something to tell you. So, and they have the tiniest little eggs apparently. So, anyway, so I've made a little nest over here, but we'll just see what's happened because I don't know if it will work. We'll just see. Maybe it won't. It just is the beginnings of it. Might be something I have to go back in and do a bit later. Let's see if we can put that on there. Yeah, so finding and seeing the gold everywhere. For me, this kind of means looking back and seeing where things really, really went well. And wonderful Faith Mariah. I won a prize with her, this year, and and so for 3 months I've been learning a little bit about what she does. In one of her talks, she came across with the saying, success leaves clues. And I think that's fantastic. So that is the reason why it's so important to have a little bit of reflection around, where was your successes in this last year? Or even the last few years, where's your success been? And then do more of that, focus on that is the point of difference. So whatever that was. So for me, I really had enjoyed, I've been really enjoying doing online work. With Zoom in my working life, I worked with mums online, and I had really enjoyed that work so much. And so I didn't realize there was a way for me to actually do that. Now when this is dry, I'm going to come back and do the detailing in this because it hasn't quite worked out how I thought it would, as things don't. But never to mind. We're live. We've had a bit of music, so we'll just deal with it. But anyway, we've got the little nest, so we can put that in. Anyway, so where your successes are, that's where the gold is. That's where there's a clue for you. That's where there's a seed for the future even, or a little nest for you with little golden eggs or dappled coloured eggs. So I invite you to have a go with that. Oh, there's another one. And think about, where were your successes in this last year? Where did you enjoy yourself? Where were things, easy? Things, I don't know if always success has to be, so difficult. So, it's just something to really ponder upon. I'm just going to lift this up. So, yeah, that detailing, here's a very plump little fantail. And he does have a beautiful nest of golden eggs. Isn't that stunning? And I might do a little bit of something around the edge here. Not that I want to come, maybe some blue along here. I did do the lovely course with Nicholas Wilton last year, just some training, and it really filled in some missing pieces actually, and one of them was about colour and light and dark, and putting different colours next to each other. It was really, really helpful. So thank you, Nicholas Wilton. I'm a bit of a fan. But yeah, so I might just carry on with that in that light. I might just darken around the fantail and just see if that will help bring out some detail there as well. So I'm just trying to think what else, you reflect on you, of course, but, where were the clues? And I think sometimes, I always go back to the flow network because I really got into the flow. I used to go walking in the mornings and listen to the podcasts on flow because I was just very, very interested in that at the time. The going to flow is just making things just a little bit more difficult, a little bit harder. But also that timelessness is a thing as well. I find that really, really interesting. That it's that timelessness. When that happens, that's a sign that you're in the flow, that you're doing what you've come to do, kind of thing. That when that timelessness, and you can look back and you think, well, where did the day go? Where did that go? So yeah, it's got a nice bit of texture in here, and I'm not too worried. It's more just putting marks on the paper and having an excuse to have a chat. Anyway, all the very best with day 8 and seeing the gold everywhere. And I'm going to try putting that music back on, eh? Thanks.